Welcome to Cooking with Samuel 3. It's been a long time, but now we're finally able to get back in the kitchen, back to cooking, and back to some fun, awesome videos. So, today on this episode, you might know by the title, I don't know yet. So what you're gonna need, first of all, I'm gonna need to get something. What you're gonna need, first of all, you're gonna need some burgers, of course, the meat. You're gonna need a spatula. Well, what I use. So if you want to make it exactly the same way I use, this is called caldo con sabor de res. It's basically a beef spice. I don't remember what it's really called. What we call it? Black pepper. Some salt. I use butter. I don't use oil. Oil is oily. And then you're also gonna need a pan, stove. What else do you need? Well, what else? And cheese, and of course the bread. But that'll come later. Okay, so right now, let's get into the preparation phase. So first, what you want to do, if you have a stove, I think it's. Let me see. I think it's. I don't remember. I don't remember how much watts my stove has, but okay. So on this one, on this stove, so we're gonna go to the front, which is the one that the pan is in. I'm gonna put it at medium. So you can see right there, it's on medium, and it's gonna start getting hot. You can see right there. Alright, so now we're gonna get into the preparation phase. So first you wanna get your burgers out. So you wanna open this. Oh, you might also need scissors if you haven't, if it's a new packet. Alright, so now we got some frozen burgers. Now we're gonna put them right here. Do we only have two? We have three. We have three, baby. We have three. Alright. Get that out of the way. We don't need that. Alright, now we got some of the frozen burgers. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get. Oh wait, you might also need a teaspoon. And I'll explain to that right now, but let me just go get a teaspoon. Alright, now I've got a teaspoon. You can use any spoon, but preferably a teaspoon. And I'll show that why. I'll show that later. Alright, so I'm going to open this. I'm going to open it. Get the cantilever. Yeet. Alright, so now what we're going to do. Alright, so now you got the. Now you got the spots right here. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna grab. You're gonna go to here. You're gonna grab like, I don't know. Let's say this much. Half of it, and almost like all of it. Almost like a full teaspoon. Then you're just gonna spread it. Now you're not gonna spread it too much. Because what will happen is when you put it on there, if you spread it too much, more of it will come out when you flip it to cook this side with the spices. Alright, so now I'm going to spice all of these 3 burgers up. And I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, now that I've gotten these 3 spiced up with that. Oh, and also, this might be very hard to find. So another alternative for that is use garlic. Garlic spice. Garlic spice is kind of like that. But this one has more ingredients in it, and it's more manufactured. But I'd prefer this over garlic spice. If you can get this, nice. But if you can't, then use garlic spice. Now we got our black pepper. So you want to do this in order: that, black pepper, and then salt. Because what will happen is if you have that on the top, then these won't come out on the burger, and then it'll just be that, which is very plain, and it doesn't give it a nice spice. Or spice. Yeah, it won't give it a nice pop to the flavor. Alright, so we're gonna open this. And we're gonna open your black pepper. Oh fuck. I just spilled it. Okay. Okay, so now you're gonna pour just a little. You don't want to pour too much. Okay, you're gonna pour it on all 3 of the burgers. Or not pour it, I mean spice it up. Alright, now you're gonna get your salt. And I prefer regular salt instead of sea salt, because sea salt, it's and it's not, and I just prefer this, but sea salt if you want it, this if you don't. Alright, so now I need 2 hands to do this. So I'm gonna come back once, oh wait, no I don't. Alright, so now I'm just gonna get some salt. Alright, there's some salt right there. Now you don't want to put in too much, because then that will get out of the way. Now I like my burgers very spicy. It's a pop out of flavor. But if you don't, if it's too salty, too sweet for you, then I would suggest taking out, I don't know, maybe putting in a little bit of the beef spice. And there we go. Now the preparation phase is done and the burgers have been spiced. Now to go into the cooking phase. Alright, so first what you want to do for the cooking phase is once the pan is heated, you're going to put your hand right here, and if it feels kind of hot, but not too hot, good. You don't want to touch the pan, because if you do, then you're going to burn your hand off. You're going to burn your hand off. Now, you're going to get this, and you're just going to... Okay, so you want to do this to the point where there's not too much, but there's enough. Alright, now, since I would prefer the pan to be really hot so that it cooks faster, but for this sake, I'm going to put it at a 3. So like almost at like less than medium. Okay, so now I'm going to get these because the pan is really hot and I don't want to burn my fingers. And you're just going to push them. You're just going to put them on there. And that sizzling is good. That means that the pan is nice and it's ready to get a rumbling. Also makes a pretty good sound. And now, wait. That's all I gotta do. Just wait. So how's your day today? Very nice? Very nice. I'll get back to you when these are finished. Alright, so now when you're done waiting for a little bit, there is little spots on the bottom, if you can see, that's starting to turn brown. Now that's the sign that you want to flip them over so that the other side can cook. Now, one thing to notice, or one thing to know, is that the burgers more in the center, they get cooked, how would you say, faster, because, I'm gonna put this up, they get cooked faster because, well, they're closer to the center, and the center is basically the hottest point in the pan when it's cooking. So now that they're over, now it is kind of a guessing game because you can't really see the bottom of them. So I guess wait like 10 minutes and then flip them over. And then check out how they're looking. If they look good, then, well, flip them over to the other side and check that out. But if they don't, well, then we'll flip it over, let that side cook, and then, I guess, wait until they're done cooking. So I'm gonna be back when these bad boys are finished cooking. I'll be right back. Alright, so now we have our burgers here. We have cheese on them. I put cheese on them. I forgot to record that. And then there we got the buns. So now we just put the buns on the burgers. And there we go. Now you got 3 beautiful burgers for you to eat. Maybe one and a half for you, and then 1.5 for you. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.